Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Rakate Howard, Rakate Howard Shai, Rakate Howard, Rakate Howard Shai, Rakate Howard, Rakate Howard Shai, Tawada, Abba, Das. Give them honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone that have taught this truth, which I believe through the Spirit is 100% truth. Shalakia for the noise, it's a truck. I guess it's kind of loud, so hopefully you'll be able to hear this lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be on, you know, we can't condemn ourselves. You know, we got to be, be careful how we always condemning ourselves. And we're going to start off in the Sirach of the Apocryphal or Ecclesiasticus 27 and 5. The furnace proveth the potter's vessel, so the trial of a man is in his reasoning. So we're going to go through different types of afflictions. We're going to go through different types of problems that we're going to face, especially being in this truth. And one of the brothers, I was watching the video, he was saying the Lord chastening his own, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing because that shows that, we have a higher up, a Father over us that cares about us. The Father chastises his child. That shows that, he cares for that child. He's trying to get him in order. Because if he didn't chastise you and put you under certain, things that you go through, that means he probably didn't care. That you go on to your own devices, and get destroyed on your own devices. So you see a lot of people out here in the world who are seem like they're doing good and they're having problems and everything's going great. But that's probably not a good thing. Like I said, being in this truth, man, we're going to go through our trials and tribulations. That's part of being in this truth, That's how you get tried in the fire. That's what's going to better you as a man. Secure your soul, strengthening your soul, your spirit. Ecclesiasticus 14 and 2. Blessed is he whose conscience hath not condemned him, and who has not fallen from his hope in the Lord. So even though we go through our trials and tribulations, man, we got to make sure that we're doesn't go overboard and truly condemn ourselves where we can't recover from. Sometimes we can condemn ourselves and we can put so much pressure on ourselves that we end up folding and end up losing the spirit. So we have to be careful and mindful of that. Part of our tribulations, is preparing us for the kingdom to come. And Lord and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said, look at it gladly. You take it with cheer and joy. I remember going through like football practice when I was younger, man. The first part of it when you go through is like hell week, it's the trials and errors of it, it's kind of rough. But after you make it to that first week, man, your body starts to condition and get used to the punishment. And after that, it's like, man, you just enjoying it. Bring on the rest. I'm ready. I'm prepared for it. I'm ready for whatever it is because I know it's conditioning me. It's making me better. It's building my body. And that's the same as going through these trials and tribulations, going through fire, man. We get rid of all the impurities to prepare us for judgeship. Man. Right now, it's like we in some type of some type of class, like we're going to school, going to law school. You have to grind it out, preparing to be in judgeship. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 18, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. As his majesty is, so is his mercy. So we're giving up all, we sacrifice everything for the Lord's sake, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We can go through these trials, we take it willingly. We accept, whatever it is, because our reward is not here on this earth, man. We can give a damn about all this down here, man. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth even dying for. But we die for, be willing to die for kingdom to come. We willing to die for Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. Ecclesiastes 2 and 17. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. And part of, going through your trials and you beg, ask for mercy, you come down in a lower state and you come in a humble state when you come to the Lord. Once you go through these things, man, it puts you in a low spirit, but you give him these trials and tribulations and you come to the Lord in a humble state and you ask the Lord, what's the meaning behind this trial that I'm going through? So that's all part of growing in the spirit. You get trials and being able to humble yourself and ask the Lord for guidance and whatever the lesson may be, whatever it is, your trial that you may be going through. Part of repenting, and one of the brothers said in this video, part of repenting is being sorrowful, man. It's being humble. It's being in a low state because we go before the Lord in a proud state, proud hearted. We're not going to be able to receive anything. You have to be humble in the spirit. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16 and 17. For which cause we faint not, but through our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. So we pretty much, we're sacrificing these bodies we have now. We go through a lot of trials, we go through a lot of affliction, and we're trying to get rid of these bodies. We're trying to receive new bodies. We're trying to receive these new temples. We want to do away with this because all this is corruptible. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. For our light affliction, which but for a moment, worketh for us as far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. For the things which are seen are temporal, the like for the Lord is again. Satan's trying to, disrupt this message as much as possible. But hopefully you can still hear me and get some edification out of this. While we look at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen. Some of the things that are not seen, some of the kingdom of heaven, man. We physically can't see it, but we know through scripture that it's a far greater place than where we're at now. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And Lord tells us that this next kingdom to come, man, is going to be here for eternity. It's not going to be anymore. So if you think about it, your best day here is probably going to be like your worst day in the kingdom of heaven. So every day's going to be a good day, man, for the Lord comes back. Every day's going to be, better than your best day you ever had. So just think about that. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us as for more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. So this is only for a short period of time, man. Average man's lifespan is no more, usually about 60 to 7 years, especially Israelites, probably less than that. So it's just for a short moment. You get through this, just think about it. Eternal riches, man, eternal glory. That's what we shoot for. This is only for a moment. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 34. Okay, now that's for another lesson. So lock it for that. But Yeah, this is only for temporal. Like we go through these trials and errors, it's affecting in our spirit to be here. When you see all the wickednesses, you see all the abominations and things that's going on. And really, there's nothing we can do about it, but we can speak against it. As we're required to do. We're supposed to prophecy against it, but we just have to hold on, man, and endure until that time comes and we receive those spiritual bodies, man, and be delivered up out of this and wait on the kingdom to come. And with that, I pray that this lesson will edify. And with that, I'd like to say shalom.